So give us like the top 3 selling baits that you think right now this time of year. Sorry, that was a horrendous hook set, guys. I just apologize. I think he said this might be the #1 selling bait in Academy. Oh, that's a nice one. That's a nice one. Come on, baby. They're eating shad, baby, and they're alive. What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. As you guys can see, we're out in front of Academy. We're gonna be joined by a special guest today that was actually on the channel about a month ago. So if you guys remember, we were in here a few weeks ago and we shot a video with our main man Kyle, who's actually, I think he's like the fishing section manager or something like that. And he was nice enough to pick some lures for us so we could then go out fishing with those lures. You remember that, buddy?
Yeah, he was the GOAT.
He was the GOAT. He was the man. You guys loved that video. So I was thinking, I actually got this recommendation from you guys, which is another reason why you guys should be flooding that comment section with video idea recommendations, because lots of times we use those recommendations for videos on the channel. But I saw somebody comment that we should communicate with Academy, because now we have like corporate permission and everything to film in these stores, which is dope, by the way. But now we can actually communicate with these people and ask them, you know, questions like, hey, what's your best selling lures? What's your worst selling lures? What's this? What's that? I got people yelling my name back here. Who said that? Did you hear that?
Yeah, there's that car right there.
Hey! We got subscribers in the parking lot. It's about to be lit. But I figured, why don't we walk in the store here, talk to the manager, maybe talk to Kyle again, and get the scoop on what the top 5 best-selling lures in Academy are. Then we could buy those lures, take them out to a local pond, and test them out to see why everybody's always buying them. If you guys enjoy these videos, make sure you're smashing that thumbs up button. Also, make sure you're subscribing. We're on the road to 1 million subscribers this year. It's free to do. You can always unsubscribe later. Let's go holler at these subscribers real quick, then we'll go inside. All right, folks, so we have Kyle with us. What's up, man?
How's it going?
It's been a while since we did that video where he picked all of our stuff. You remember that?
I do.
You remember the lures that you picked for us?
I do.
Like the little mini Alabama rig. You did a swim bait, and then what else was there? Was one other one. What was it, Badge?
The kit.
The kit? The kit, that's right. He got us with the kit. That's right, dude. I don't know if you went back and watched that video, but it did really well. The people at home loved it, so I'm glad to get you back on the channel. So me and him talked off camera a little bit. So we're looking for like the top 3 sellers. You know what I mean? Not necessarily the top 3 best baits, but the ones that you guys just can't keep in stock, right? So kind of give them a recap of kind of what you, because you gave us more than 3 options, but it's kind of all, they kind of all fit together. So give us like the top 3 selling baits that you think right now, this time of year.
This time of year, I mean, like I said, it's seasonal.
Yeah, definitely seasonal.
So it rotates out. Like Zoom, we always sell the lizards, the Mag 2, old monsters, the flukes.
Right.
And Google.
Lizards, yeah, lizards are nasty. Dude, springtime, I'm sure Zoom lizards are just, yeah. Yes. Okay, yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry I cut you off.
Guggen, the bandito bugs, the
Dieter bugs,
crack and crawl, lump and log, and then hard bait. You got Strike King, anything Strike King.
Right, probably like a red eye shad, lipless crank or something like that.
Square bill, and then you get summertime deep divers.
Yeah, the 10XDs. Yeah, we're probably gonna need some of those for the tournament that we're gonna fish and fail at tonight. Yep. We won't talk about that right now though. We've been having a tough time with the tournament trail, Kyle, but that's what the people at home love to see. So basically what I'm hearing is like, you know, Zoom, they dominate like the trick worm and the fluke and the lizard especially. I think that's kind of what I'm honing in on, is a lizard, because we don't make one yet. In fact, a lot of brands don't make lizards. So that's kind of a nuanced thing, don't you think, Badge?
Yeah, for
sure. So let's say Zoom lizard, that's definitely one of the ones that, like, in springtime, it actually just passed, but Zoom lizard. You said Guggen, there's quite a few Guggen bait top sellers, but I think worldwide, it's no question the bandito bug. I think that's like the #1 seller plastic, I think.
Actually, the #1 I use out of Guggen is the bandito bug.
That's what I've heard. That's what I've always heard. So let's say that's #2, and #3 would be just basically any crankbait by Strike King. They just go like hotcakes. We talked about some others off camera, you know, chatterbait, spinnerbait type deals, but let's just keep it real simple with the top 3. So we're gonna go look around, see what kind of colors we can find, everything. Dude, thank you so much again, Kyle.
No problem, man.
Let's go find us some good lures. Pop Zoom while I'm right in your face. Yes, get in there, Badge. Jesus Christ.
Pick the dang lizard, boy.
Oh, I'm waiting for you to give me something. You always tell me.
Oh, I give you something, buddy.
Whew. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
All right, so let's go with the lizard first, the Zoom product. So, I mean, you guys know, it's no secret. Zoom, I mean, they have giant sections of soft plastic basically anywhere that they sell fishing lures. So this is not a shock to anybody, but check it out right here. I'm gonna go with the old June bug.
Classic.
It's a classic color, man. It's a classic southern color. You know what I mean? Like, you may not use this up north when the water's clear, but in the south, the water's normally kind of dingy. And yeah, it's a little late for this. I mean, this is definitely a springtime specific. Like Kyle said, this is all seasonal, but I think these work year round. Don't you think, Badge?
Oh yeah, Carolina.
Yeah, Carolina rigging a lizard. I mean, the June bug is just a nice color. So yeah, that could be lure number one. They're one of the few brands that make lizards, but Googan baits, one day, baby, it's gonna come. All right, so next up, we've got what might be the #1 worldwide best-selling soft plastic. I've heard that before, Badge. I'm not just making this up. I think that's real. Somebody do some research in the comment section. I think this has now become the most popular soft plastic in the world.
Dang, that's
Or
crazy.
at least in the country. I mean, I don't know about the world, you know, but yeah, somebody correct me. I'm not trying to be braggadocious here. I'm just saying, like, I think that is an actual fact now. But anyways, even if it's not, this is by far the most popular Googan bait is the Bandito bug. I chose Okeechobee crawl just because it's kind of different. It's a little bit different than June bug too. It's like kind of like a green pumpkin back, but with a really like fluorescent blue shiny on one side. Really nice bait. Now you're one of those guys, you don't use the Bandito bug too much, do you? Like on a standalone rig?
No, I've caught like 1 or 2 fish on it.
Right. Well, this thing, let me tell you, man, small Texas rig, this thing can be deadly. Like trees, lay down, stuff like that. Docks, or as a trailer. I mean, but by themselves, I think they are just really, really nasty. I think he said this might be the #1 selling bait in Academy. So, you know, man, I'm just saying, I mean, you know, it's pretty cool. All right, Badge. Well, with the Strike King crankbaits, we got quite a few options here. I'm gonna let you get involved in this one. Why don't you? What's kind of like your go-to crank? Is it square bill, deep diver, lipless? What are you thinking?
Where are we fishing?
Well, I don't know. You know, we never plan that far ahead.
Oh,
we always film these parts without even knowing where we're going. I'm gonna say probably a pond. This is probably a bank fishing expedition, but we might end up on the lake for all I know.
Okay. So I'm gonna either go lipless or square bill.
See, I think lipless has the freedom of you could basically fish it anywhere.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like 3 feet or 8 feet, grass, rock. You know, the square bill, if there's a lot of grass, is gonna dig down in it. You know what I mean? The deep diver, same thing, unless you're fishing a real deep ledge or something. So I think the lipless gives you the biggest possibilities of where to fish. What about color though? I knew it.
There it is.
I was looking at that red eye shad, little sexy shad.
It's what I grew up on, man.
Blue back.
Blue back. You know
Yeah.
I like them blue backs.
You love a blue back, Badge.
That's
Badge is a blue back kind of guy. Oh, let's go, baby. So yeah, according to Kyle, now you got to remember, this is an Academy manager of the fishing section, I believe, and he told us these are like literally the top 3 selling baits in Academy. Now, it's now time. Take these 3 baits. I mean, there's got to be a reason why people are buying these baits all the time. They must work, right? They must work in this region, or else nobody would be buying it. So, let's take these 3 to wherever we're gonna go, pond, river, lake, I don't know, and let's see if we can catch fish on all 3 of these using kind of summertime techniques, because it's obviously July, it's hot as hell right now, and we're gonna have to make it work. But let's put these bad boys to the test. All right, we're gonna put this little red eye shad lipless on a little reaction Googan Gold rod. Reaction rod, perfect for a bait like this. This gives a little bit more give to the rod, lets some trebles really do their job. I'm not sure what kind of line I have on any of these reels because me and Badge are big time tournament anglers now, so we're doing a lot of swapping of reels and rods and stuff. So this could be 12-pound fluoro or it might be 82-pound mono. I really don't know. Now, on the old Bandito bug, luckily we've already got a little weighted Texas rig here. I'm gonna fish this guy on a go-to rod, which is the namesake. It's a go-to. You can fish literally anything on it. But a little 3/0 hammer hook right there. Probably like a 3/16 ounce tungsten. Actually, it might even be a 1/4 ounce. I don't know. Not really a big deal when you're pond fishing, I don't think. Gonna make sure to separate all the appendages because these come in the package. They're actually together. So I want to separate those. Make sure all these are separated from the body. See, that one's still attached. Boop, pull that one off. Gives it just the maximum action. That way you've got 6 different appendages that are flipping and flapping in the water. Oh my God, there's gum on this rod. What the freak?
Yeah, probably me. I ain't gonna lie.
Damn it, Badge. You gum chewing bastard.
Where I like to keep my gum.
And we got just 4 Modelo's right here. I should have said nothing. People would have been like, damn, y'all going hard. I swear we're not drinking right now. This is like old from a long time ago. They're pretty warm. But Badge is actually rigging up a Carolina rig, and we'll show you guys what, well, you know what, I can show you right now. Kind of a heavy tungsten right here. Badge decided to not put a bead on there. Interesting. He's not a big beater guy, but You got a little swivel right there, which you could put a bead between the weight and the swivel if you wanted to. And then that leader, the rest of this is gonna go to a hammer hook, which he's got right there. That's a great way to fish these lizards. Really maintain bottom contact and find some deep fish. Now, while he's doing that, I'm gonna rip this dang little rattler around a little bit, just kind of see. It rained a ton lately, so it's kind of, this pond is kind of flooded. So this is the overflow, and it's just, if you guys can hear, it's just dumping water right now. So I'm hoping because of that, because of the high water and all, maybe I'm hoping kind of the bait is on this side of the pond, therefore the bass are on this side of the pond. But could be completely stupid, but that's just kind of the way my mind works. There is some more grass in this pond, which is good. This kind of grass right here, I'm not sure what it's called, but when you get the lipless crankbait stuck in it, you like give your rod like a little pull like this and rip it out of that grass. And man, a lot of times that's when you get bit, is when you rip it out of the grass, because there's just like fish sitting in that grass. And man, all of a sudden there's just bait fish just coming flying through, and they just instinctively will eat it sometimes. It's really cool bite to get on. See something swirling around over here. Probably throw the deater bug in there. Oh my. Come here. First freaking cast. Unbelievable. Did you see that? Did you see that whole thing happen?
I heard a hook set.
Oh, I thought you said ooh. I thought you heard my freaking fish. Dude's got a little jaw malfunction going on here. He's got a little something. First cast with the bandito bug, and I think that's a great visual representation of why this might be one of the best selling lures of all time. Yeah, I mean, no, it's not giant or anything, but geez, I mean, there's some wood over here in this area of the pond. We always flip stuff in there, but literally first cast in the wood with the bandito bug. Holy moly. All right, little buddy. See you laters. Hopefully there's more where that guy came from. I switched to the bandito bug. I didn't even say anything on camera because I just saw something swirling around right there. So I was like, you know what? Let me just take a cast at it with the deater bug. What do they say, Badge? The bug is the drug? Is that what they say?
I think so.
Who came up with that phrase? Do we know?
I just know Norman Yak be saying it.
Yeah, Norman Yak be all about that bug is the drug. I don't know.
They're all into the drug.
Oh man, you took it to that next level. I'm gonna throw this Carolina rig a little bit. Show you guys how effective it can be. See, in this particular pond, there's like a ditch. There's like a trench where the only deep water in the pond is like right along this trench right here. So let's fire on out this way, down the trench. That's perfect. And we're just gonna kind of pull it this way. Watch our line, let it sink all the way. Boom, now we're on the bottom. And we're just gonna start slowly dragging her, just like this here. It ain't exactly exciting, it ain't pretty, but hopefully I can demonstrate to you why this is such an effective and just deadly summertime technique. Man, I'm coming through some good stuff right now. It's like Rocky. Got him. Oh, I had one. Just had my first fish in the Carolina rig, and I just did the worst hook set in the history of the world. Gosh darn. Sorry, that was a horrendous hook set, guys. I just apologize. That was just bad. And this hook's a little small for this rig, too. I'm just now noticing. Oh, wow, that was just an awful hook set. Okay, let's just pretend that didn't happen, okay? But I did just get a mega, like, bump. I mean, for sure, bite. But I was messing with my GoPro, and I was trying to figure out if he was still there. There's a lot happening. See, what I like to do with the Carolina rig hook set, I try not to go up. I try to do like a side swiping hook set, because it's the natural direction that you're already pulling the bait. But I kind of got a little squiggled on that hook set, so. Now, one thing that needs to be said in this video is, out of all these three lures, because they are so seasonal, the lipless crank is probably the one that's least likely to work. Like, I mean, a Texas rig will work any time of year, and a Carolina rig specialized for like summer and winter, like extreme temperatures. But the lipless crank, I mean, and don't get me wrong, it can work in summertime, as I'm gonna hopefully prove, but it is the one least suited for this weather, because water is just so gosh darn hot. And fish are just not in a chasing mood as much. But I'm hoping a little dinker will get fired up for me. That was a fish, dude. He's not there anymore. He might be. Oh, he is.
Nice.
Dude, that's crazy. Get in the boat, you little stinker. Yes, shake that hook right into Badge's crotch. Man, look at this. This is a freaking disaster right here.
Yeah.
Because he's so small, like I can't grab what I need to grab. I'm just gonna have to grab the bait. Let me thump him a couple times. Wow, and the line's wrapped around the treble in his mouth. This is a gosh darn disaster. Well, yeah, the lipless can work in the summertime. It's just gonna take the right fish. This is a very delicate situation right here. The smaller they are, man, they thrash so fast, they're so violent. Look at that freaking squeaker. He looks literally like the lipless.
Yeah, wow.
That's what he looks like. He's got the same gosh darn pale color pattern. Well, we found some grass out here. I think I was telling you guys earlier, if you could find grass with the lipless, cast into the grass and then like pull the lure through it really hard. That's exactly what I was doing right there. I was reeling it really fast like this to stay on top of the grass. As soon as I hit the grass, I kind of did one of those. Just pull it a little bit and he just got mashed. So if you're gonna throw a lipless during the summertime, it's not as slow, it's a little bit faster lure, but if you can find some offshore grass, something that you can't even see, but you know it's there, man, just rip it through there and it might just do the ticket for you. It might just be the ticket for you. All right, so we demonstrated that the lipless can work during the summertime. The Bandito or bug, I mean, Texas rig, holy moly, that thing's gonna catch fish literally 365. But the Carolina rig, although I did get one bite, I've now bent the hook out, so I'm gonna have to retie it and everything, put a new hook on there. But I'm thinking, I got kind of a wild idea. So we haven't bass fished my backyard pond in a while for obvious reasons. We're struggling to, keep the ecosystem nice and healthy, but I want to drag that Carolina rig through the humps that I have in my pond with that lizard and kind of see how the bass react. Now remember, there's still plenty of healthy bass in there for now, but they're aggressive, they eat a lot, so I want to see how they react to this final lure, Carolina rig lizard. All right, we're back at the backyard pond, and let me tell you, we got some weather moving in, boys. We got some weather moving in. Mountain Dew, get that out of there. Don't show that, Badge. Blur it out. I do want to catch one on the Carolina rig, I'm not gonna lie. It'd be really cool to catch one in the pond on a Carolina rig, but
We have not fished this lake since you stocked it with tons of shad.
oh, shad! Oh, let me see that thing. Dude, we have not fished a shad style lure
I'm about to slap
in here.
one.
Dude, you might catch one on the first freaking cast. I completely forgot about that. Guys, you remember the video where we stocked just hundreds, well no, thousands of shad. And Badge is putting the first shad style lure in the pond since then. You should get rocked within a couple casts, man.
Storm coming in?
I know. On? Dude, were you on? Oh my gosh. Now it is hot. That's the only wild card. It's kind of warm, so I don't know if they're chasing. Actually, you should definitely make a cast in that corner first, because you know there's always chasing over there. Oh, wow, what have I done here? Oh man, this is a freaking LOJO special right here. Son of a gun. Yeah, I saw that. I was wondering if that was your lure. I thought that was you. Oh, right in front of Badge. Oh, dude, that's a nice one. That's a nice one.
Come on, baby.
They're eating shad, baby, and they're alive.
Get on the bank.
Yes, dude, nice fish, bro. Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, there are nice bass in here still. We're freaking good. That's a 5-pounder almost. At least a 4. Yeah, get hooked, baby. That's right. Dude, nice freaking fish, man. Now he is a little skinny, so I think it's gonna take some time, you know, for them to really get used to the stocking and everything like that.
Sick.
Dude, I knew we were gonna stick one really quick. Nice fish, dude. 4-pounder.
All
He's
day.
a little skinny, but you know, still a nice fish, man. Let's release that girl back, because we do know these fish are stressed. You know, we've got something going on with the pond. But holy moly, that's freaking cool.
Yeah, man.
I gotta adjust the lighting real quick. Okay, go ahead. We'll do this quick. My guy.
Were you rolling chest mount?
No. Oh, yes, I was actually. Nice job, buddy.
Dang it, dude.
You could probably get a still shot in there, maybe. Dude, nice catch, man. Really freaking cool. as soon as you reminded me that we haven't fished any shad style lures out here since we socked shad, I was like, oh my God, it's gonna get destroyed. So there you go, guys. For those of you wondering if we still have good bass, I mean, we still got good bass, and that one, he was a little skinny, but that's typical with summertime fish. Even when you stock a pond, they just, you know, they get skinnier. You know, it's like people, you know, they get hot. Oh God, I just got crunched. I think I might have him actually. Huh. Oh, yoinked him. I may have been on a log or something. I actually don't know what the heck was going on there. Oof, there's a fish right there. Got him. Oh, another nice one, dude. Carolina rig. I don't think he's as big as yours. He's running right at me. What have we got? On the Carolina rigged lizard. Oh no, he's not nearly as big as yours. Nice fish, man. He's got a freaking noggin on him. Look at that, bottom of the lip, dude. That's how they eat Carolina rigs a lot of the time, which is just really weird. Look how pale that fish is compared to the one you just caught.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I've noticed that like Carolina rig fish, a lot of times they'll get hooked in the bottom of the jaw. I don't know why. Okay, so a little 2.5 with a noggin. A little 2, like 2 1/4, something. Nice frame on him. Dude, beautiful fish. Oh my gosh. Oh man, that feels good. Feels good to stick a couple nice ones, like not non-dinks. Oh dude, it's about to start raining too. This is freaking perfect timing. Well, that's a great little example right there of a Carolina rigged lizard. You know, there's a bunch of deep humps out here on this pond. I was just dragging it through those humps. And then of course we got a shad pond now, a shad socked pond. So a shad style lure is just gonna be dominant. Let's, we got the storm really bearing down on us. Let's take it up to the man cave to wrap this bad boy. All right, so there you guys have it. By the way, is it weird seeing me with a shaved head still? Or are you used to it by now?
It's still weird.
Still weird?
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section what you think about the shaved head and the possibility of a shaved beard too. That's a whole other thing. But yeah, so there you have it. We've got the top 3 selling Academy lures. I'd say this year. I don't know about all time, obviously, but you know, verified by an Academy employee and a manager. So really cool video idea that we got from you guys. I don't know if I mentioned that in the beginning. Did I mention that? That it was a subscriber idea?
No, I didn't know that.
Damn, yeah. Well, so it was a subscriber idea. So by all means, guys, get in the comment section, drop ideas of videos that you want to see. We look at comments and I screenshot. When I see a really good idea, I'll screenshot it and I'll put it in a folder on my desktop that says good video ideas. So it's kind of our way of trying to give back to you guys as much as we can. So anyways, this was a fan suggestion, so we really wanted to do it. If you guys really enjoyed this video, I've got another idea that's similar to this, so make sure you're smashing that thumbs up button when you like these ideas and maybe want to see something similar to it. Remember guys, we are on the road to 1 million subscribers on my channel. It's free to do. You can always unsubscribe later. We're also on the Badge farewell tour because he's quitting the channel. He's leaving us.
I'm out.
He doesn't want to be here anymore.
I'm hate it.
So go check him out too, so we can build up his channel as much as we can before he breaks loose. We're gonna continue to film together, continue to podcast together. He just won't be a cameraman anymore. Had a great time fishing, did some bank fishing at some ponds that we haven't fished in a long time. Caught a couple of dinks. You know what's cool, bro? Is we're now able, well, hopefully, once my pond is completely fixed, we will have better average bass here than anywhere else.
Which is crazy.
Which is crazy compared to what we started with, which you couldn't even catch a bass here because there weren't any out there. So the fact that we caught 2 dinks in like 2 hours out in some other ponds, came back here, we caught 2 nice fish in like 5 minutes. That's just freaking amazing. So obviously, some of the things that we're doing to the backyard pond are working. Some things are gonna take more time, but anyways, big shout out to Kyle over at Academy for hooking it up with some knowledge. Big shout out to Jerry, who's the manager at Academy, who kind of just comes in and checks in with us, make sure we got everything we need to make a video. Academy has been so cool with us ever since we got up with the corporate office, so big shout out to everybody involved in letting us film in Academy without getting kicked out, which is nice. Anyways, folks, I've talked enough. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. We are out of here.